that one day I will be where I was, right there, right next to you. And it's hard, the days just seem so dark. The moon, the stars are nothing without you. Your touch, your skin, where do I begin? No words can explain the way I'm missing you. Deny this emptiness, this hole that I'm in.
Hi, my name is Jeremiah Carag. I'm 30 years old. I currently live in Vancouver, British Columbia, but I'm originally from the Philippines, from Makati. My parents are Jerry and Maria Isabel, and they both are in the Philippines. And I have a brother, and his name's John, and he's in Calgary, Alberta.
Strong, can I lay by your side, next to you, and make sure you're alright. I'll take care of you.
So, ever since I was really young, I always remember that I always liked singing, but thinking of it as a career never really occurred to me until much later in life. Back home in the Philippines, I actually finished a business degree and worked in corporate for a while. And then when we moved to Canada, things sort of changed. While I was doing another degree program at the University of British Columbia, the head of the opera and voice division at UBC in the School of Music sort of discovered me, and she encouraged me to train for voice. So now I'm training for classical singing as a tenor under Patrick Raftery, who was a performer, is an operatic tenor who has performed in the Metropolitan Opera and the La Scala in Milan. So I'm really enjoying this, and I think the reason why I'm studying classical music is I want to really expand like my vocal skills and to be able to branch out eventually to other genres like pop and classical, jazz, or whatever. So yeah, so that's how it all started.
I don't want to be here if I can't be with you tonight.
So I really have a thing for musicals and operas, and that's where I really started. Like in UBC, I've been involved in quite a few productions. Like I was Sky Masterson in Guys and Dolls. I was Roger in Rent. Recently, I was part of the Vancouver Fringe Festival as part of the OC the Musical, and in June I will be part of UBC Opera's production of Midsummer Night's Dream as Puck, and I will also be participating this year in Bard on the Beach as Monostatos in The Magic Flute. So those are the things that are sort of coming up.
Next to you.
So I think my ultimate goal is really to be a performer on stage, you know, whether it be musical theater and opera, but I'm also open to, you know, being a vocal performer and and performing other genres as well. But I think the key focus for me is like to be a performer on stage, just because I really like the dynamism on stage, because you're able to sing, and at the same time you do a lot of movement. You may be dancing a bit as well, and there's a lot of acting involved in it, and I love that and it's very much in the moment as well, and I think that really drives me. It really motivates me to be at my best. So it's also like a great way to sort of be somebody else that you're not. So I'm a pretty shy guy, but then in Guys and Dolls I get to be like this smooth gambler, or in Rent, I get to be this HIV positive guy who's a rocker. Two persons are definitely not me, but it's really interesting when people see me on stage, and even my own friends, and they see that it's a different person up there. It's very far from the person that they actually know. So,
as I lay me down,
I met Janice like in in the many Filipino events that I attended, and she encouraged me to join like this competition called Wakapa, and I didn't know much about it, and then I read about it, and I discovered that a lot of like local singers from the Philippines, were alumni of this really great competition. So it's sort of like an Olympics in different fields, so whether it be singing, modeling, acting. So I was really interested because I think it's a really great platform for me to showcase my talents, especially like in my case where while I'm training for classical singing, I think I also have some skills in singing other genres like musical theater, pop, R&B. So it's a perfect way to sort of show the versatility of my voice. And in a way, from what I heard too, it's like a boot camp of sorts, and also a great way to meet professionals in the field. So I'm sure that I will definitely get some invaluable advice.
To you.
First of all, I think the people that really inspire me would be friends and family, especially my parents. They've been very supportive. I think, and the great part about it is, when you're trying to pursue a field like this, there's a lot of self-doubt that comes because it's a very risky field. And a lot of times when I actually lose hope, it's actually my parents who are very encouraging. So I really like that they're very supportive of me. In terms of I guess my idols in the theater world, I really admire people like for instance, like Lea Salonga would definitely be at the top of my list as a Filipino, because I think she paved the way for Filipinos to be respected in the theater world, and it's really amazing because it all started with Miss Saigon, but she has definitely branched out to so many other things and even got cast to roles that would normally be given to Caucasians. So I think she's really a great inspiration for me. So I'm obviously asking for your support because I think this is a very important competition for me. This could be the start of really great things, and I'm really excited about it. And I would like to request you to be part of this journey with me. You can visit me on Facebook. My name is Jeremiah Marie Carag. That's Carag. I'm also on Twitter. Same thing, Jeremiah Carag is my handle. And there you'll be able to be updated with all my performances and also all the initiatives that myself and my friends have in order to raise funds for me for Wakalpa. So I hope you become part of this journey, and I'm really excited about all these things.
Sta in fronte a te, o sole mio, sta in fronte a te, sta